And the basis of your AOM is one. The bidding processes were done after the event.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
And the law requires that it should be done before the event.
Yes po, dapat mangyari po before lahat.
Yeah, thank you. Mayor, kung ganun po ang sagot nyo sa akin, ibig sabihin, yung mga back resolutions establishing the mode of procurement were only issued after the delivery or after the event.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. When I reviewed the AOM directing me to further pursue investigation, there were 141 others that the bidding were conducted after the event.
Yung sinabi rin po nyo kanina, yan na yung publication as required by law, nangyayari after the event also?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, publication in PhilJeps was done after the event.
Napakalakas ng loob naman nila. Now, were there changes doon po sa mode of procurement? Sometimes nangyayari ba ito?
Sir, upon my assumption last April, I immediately called with the restructured members of the Bids and Awards Committee. I made sure that there should be publication first. We submit first the purchase request before the publication of all procurement undertaken by the local government unit, as well as before the awards, there should be a meeting as to the mode of procurement to be undertaken by the Bids and Awards Committee. And we thoroughly follow the timeline as specified by Republic Act 9184.
Now, if changes were made, hindi po ba it is to accommodate sudden and ill-planned activities?
Please repeat the question, Your Honor.
If changes were made to the mode of procurement, it would be to accommodate sudden and ill-planned activity.
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. It should have been planned before BAC will meet.
Kaya nga, kung nagkakaroon ng sudden change, di po ba? Kasi nangyayari yun eh. Ito bang ito yung nangyayari doon sa mga procurement na ganito? Yung pinag-uusapan natin?
Yes, sir. I believe, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, there were sudden changes into the plans in the mode of procurement.
Kasi, kaya ko tinatanong ito dahil nangyayari naman talaga pag nagkakaroon ng change, pero yung pag-disburse ng pondo will be more or less without authorization already. Will you agree with that?
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, yung bang, hindi ba kailangan po yung date ng back resolution recommending award of contract, the abstract of canvas and award, the notice of award, receipt of NOAA by the supplier, and purchase order or contract, and notice to proceed, at saka receipt of NTP by supplier? When were this issued? Sa mga 16 na procurement na ito?
They were issued after the event, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
COA, would you agree with that? Is
Based po
that
doon,
part of your findings?
yes po, Mr. Chair, part po ng finding na issued after the event po.
So, would you agree with me na lahat ng rules doon sa procurement ay na-violate ng LGU of Silang insofar as the 16 procurements at issue are concerned?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Talagang it is very, very blatant and apparent na na-disregard lahat po ng rules insofar as government procurement are concerned. dito po sa 16 na contracts na ito, Mr. Chair. So I submit. Kitang-kita naman na talaga yung violations eh. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Chairman. Anyway, most of the queries that should be raised, that will be addressed to, supposedly will be addressed to the former mayor. Yung sa kapatid niya din sa mga back members na wala dito. Kasi yung vice chair only assumed 2023 ka na, ma'am, no?
Mr. Chair.
Now, Comsec, pakiano nga yung mga lahat ng mga invited na wala dito. And pati yung a certain attorney, ito yung Mayor, are you familiar with a certain Glenn Abilion?
I had not came across that name, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, if I may, I think Mr. Attorney Abelion is the fraternity brother of Mayor Anarna. It was alleged during the last hearing that he was the one who contacted Gorban Fuels Logistics.
Corban Fuels and Logistics is not also present today.
Present.
Please,
Pare dyan ka na.
have you taken your oath? Oh, please.
Previously.
Comsec, please administer the oath. Last hearing. Oh, yeah, you were present last hearing, di ba? Ganito na po, you confirm again that you are being contacted by Attorney Glenn Abilion?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And in your personal knowledge, ano po yung relasyon niya doon sa former mayor?
Wala po akong idea.
What endorse you?
Nakaka-golf ko sila, sir. Si
Yes, sir. Glenn Abilion.
Oo.
Now, pero in your statement previous hearing, you mentioned about Attorney Glenn Abilion that the one introduced you
Yes, Mr. Chair.
for you to join the bidding?
Ano, sir? Supply.
Supply.
Opo.
Supply of what?
Fuel, sir.
Fuel.
Sila.
Okay.
Opo.
Now, with the information of the members, etong si Attorney Glenn Abilion was invited but he refused to receive the invitation. So, Mr. Chairman, Chairman Akop and the members of this committee, ito refusal to receive the invitation. Abogado pa naman siya.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Chairman Akop.
being such the case, may move that we issue a show cause order to that attorney you mentioned to explain why he refused to receive the summons and thereby not able to attend this hearing. So move, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion to issue a show cause order for Attorney Glenn Abilion, duly seconded. In objection, the chair is none. The show cause order is carried. Comsec is directed to issue a show cause order for Attorney Glenn Abilion. And also to Attorney Renyo Anarna. He was invited today without excuse letter.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And Attorney Anarna, show cause din.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Chairman Akop.
may move that we issue a show cause order to Attorney Erenio A. Anarna for being absent in today's hearing when in fact he was invited. So move, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion to issue a show cause order for Attorney Anarna, duly seconded. In the objection, the chair says none. The motion is carried. Show cause order should be issued to Attorney Renyo Anarna. Comsec, also, please invite Engineer Sinin M. Castro and Merlita B. Cabrera.
Noted, Mr. Chair.
COA, Commissioner Audit. Kasi every election, no? Every election, he issued a resolution with regards to suspension of investigation and output. Now, do you have, for this 2025 election, nakapag-issue na ba ang COA? Kasi previously, during the 2022 election, I have a copy of dated September 28, 2021, resolution number 2021-024. This is in regard to suspension of all issuances from COA. Mayroon po ba?
Mr. Chair, we'll check if meron po as of now, but wala pa po kaming nire-release po.
Kasi that's in line with my question kanina, yung question of election ban. Kasi usually, in the previous elections, ito ang hawak ko, election for 2022 to. September 28, dated September 28, 2021, but election filing was October of 2021. And you issued on this day, on these days, 20, reso number 2021-024, issued September 28, 2021. Now, tapos na po yung filing for 2025 election. Wala pa ba kayong reso?
Mr. Chair, according po sa aming legal, and yung issued lang po as of now related po sa election ay yung sa creation lang po ng fraud audit team.
And what is that reso for a creation of fraud audit team?
I'll check lang po the exact issuance number po.
Kasi dito kasama itong reso for the past several elections, kasama dito isang item na yung suspension of the creation of fraud audit teams. Baka yun na po. Pag-check na lang, baka yung natandaan nyo is only the fraud audit team.
Here na po, Mr. Chair. The issuance number po is COA Resolution 2024-014 issued October 1, 2024. The subject lang po is the suspension of the creation of special audit team and the provision on the limitations on the conduct of fraud and special audits.
Pag-isabit na lang po yung hawak ng document today.
Yes po, we'll follow.
Previously kasi yung mga reso nyo, ang first item is, of course, this is from the creation of teams for the conduct of fraud special audit. That's number one. Number two, withhold the issuance of reports. Those fraud special audits directed against particular persons who later filed their respective COCs, whose names were submitted to the Comelec with their party list group, blah, blah, etc., etc. In the case of Mayor Anar, na nag-file ba siya? Is he running for this 2025 election? Mayor? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Mr. Chair, he filed his candidacy.
Now, COA, yung binasa kong number 2, with all the issuances of reports, kasama ba yan sa reso niyo ngayon, yung dated October 1? Pag-check mo nga, baka yung item na binasa mo is all about creation of the special and fraud audit teams.
Yung reso po limited lang po sa creation ng
Okay. So in question of issuance, wala po. Issuance of reports, wala.
wala po.
Okay. Now, number 3. Number 3, ito, sa previous ang babasahin ko previous number 3. Suspend the retention of decisions in all appealed cases or matters brought before the cluster director, regional director involving candidates in the 2020 national local elections, including nominees, parties, etc., etc. Wala po.
Wala po, Mr. Chair.
Also, you are not prohibited by such.
Yes po.
Tama?
Tama po.
Okay. And for the record, yun na. But of course, please submit to this committee. Para lang po malinaw. So, ang order lang po is just for the COA to desist. No? Creation of fraud and special audit. Yun lang po.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. At least malinaw. Now, ang next question lang po that should be resolved on the next hearing, and COMELEC siguro, or the DILG, nandito naman DILG, can kindly coordinate with COMELEC if yung question of the election ban with regards to this. DILG?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oh, and the next hearing, please report to this committee with regards to the election ban, kung covered ba to. Kasi sa COA ngayon, malinaw na po, only the creation of the fraud and special audit teams. Pero yung question of reports and continuous investigation, wala. Wala ring suspension ng mga decisions with regards to appealed cases or matters brought to the COA. Kindly report na lang po the next hearing, DLG. I hope you will be present. Ikaw pa rin po. Baka mamaya, iba na yung magre-report dito. Para for continuity lang po. Yes, Chairman Akop.
Mr. Chair, may I know if the owner of Asuncion Gasoline Station is present?
Is the owner of the Asuncion Gasoline Station is present?
Mr. Chair, she sent an excuse letter and a medical certificate indicating that she had undergone cataract surgery.
When was that?
Let me
Yung
check.
cataract niya?
Sir, the first one was on November 16, 2024, and she was required with 3 weeks of healing period, and then the other one will be this first week of January 2025, sir.
So,
And,
November
she's,
26.
Mr. Chair, she is requesting that she be allowed to attend by the end of January 2025.
No, but ang first niya kasi na operation is November 16 and he was given 3 weeks
Yes,
to
Mr. Chair.
rest. Also, kung ang next hearing natin will be on, we will schedule ito next week. Pwede na. Kasi ang January niya is the second operation yun, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oh, di pwede siya next week. Tama?
We will send another invitation,
Yeah.
Mr. Chair.
Chairman Akop, we'll just send another invitation for the Asuncion gasoline station.
One last question,
Please proceed, Chairman Akop.
Mayor. Sino na ngayon na nagsusupply ng gasolina sa Silang,
It's Asuncion Gasoline Station, sir.
Asuncion? Siya pa rin.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yung Corban Logistics.
Upon my assumption, they have stopped operation, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
They have stopped operations. Mr. Miranda, bakit po kayo tumigil?
Hindi pa ako nakakasingil, sir. Wala na kaming pang-ikot.
Bakit naman, Mayor, hindi nyo binabayaran? Liability ng municipality of Silang yun.
Sir, fair review of documents, we cannot release payment to Corban since it did not undergo the bidding procedures.
May pending case. May pending case ba?
So, ang ibig nyo sabihin, dahil sa hindi sinunod lahat ng batas, rules and regulations sa pag-supply niya ng gasolina, hindi na siya babayaran. Ganun po ba?
I believe so, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, since I will be equally put in in a legal impediment if you are going to release fund to Corban that firstly, they have occupied the government space without a lease agreement and there was no competitive bidding undertaken by the former administration.
Doon sa Asuncion Gasoline Station, merong bang bidding?
No bidding, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Oh, bakit pinapayagan nyo pa na mag-supply ngayon? Kung na-violate din pala niya yung mga procurement
No,
rules.
sir, that was before. That was before, sir, previous administration.
Pero now, Mayor, tulo ngayon, Asuncion na nagsusupply.
It underwent, it passed through the Business and Awards Committee at present.
Okay, so, pero yung violation niya pending. Hindi pa disqualify because of that violation during the previous administration.
Not yet, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
So we're just waiting for the decision.
Actually, we have not received any COA findings yet regarding violation of M. Asuncion, sir.
Okay, so the same is true with the Corban. Wala pa.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. No recommendation yet.
But previously may mga obligation kayo with Asuncion.
Sir, all obligations that were incurred with the M. Asuncion were already paid by the previous administration.
Okay.
And when we assume we came up with a back resolution approving M. Asuncion to supply gas allocation for the entire municipality of Silang.
While waiting for the decision of the COA, kung ano mangyari doon. Kung i-refund nila, bayaran nila. But as of now, sinasabi mo, nanalo sila sa bidding.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Okay. Corban, ba't hindi kayo sumali doon sa bid?
Yung requirements po namin, sir, hindi pa kompleto.
What requirements?
Yung field jobs.
Bill Jeps?
Opo.
Ninyo. Okay. Sige. Chairman, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. A while ago, Mayor, tinanong kita kung merong annual procurement plan. Meron.
There were some, sir, that were included in the annual. Yes, sir.
Meron kayong annual procurement plan
Yes, the municipality has an annual procurement plan, Mr. Chair.
duly signed by the former mayor. Tama.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Now, was this annual procurement plan submitted to GPPB as required by law? Within the first month of the year? Would you know?
I'm not aware, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yeah. Hindi ba GPPB na sinasubmit dapat sa inyo ito?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Pursuant to law. First month. Now, Mayor, would you know how much was the APP for the municipality of Silang in the year 2023?
For 2023, our total budget was
No, I'm not asking for the total budget. I'm asking for the total amount of your annual procurement.
More or less 700 billion. More or less 700 billion.
I cannot recall the exact amount, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
I will tell you, pursuant to records, it is in the amount of 461,747,500 for the year 2023. Yeah.
So it's, yes, noted, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Now, how much was the total actual expenditure by reason of procurement for the year 2023? Would you know?
More than 700 million, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yes, it's 750 million. In other words, mas malaki yung actual expenditure for your APP.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Yes. Now, matanong uli kita, because of this, nagkaroon ba ng supplemental budget for the 2023 APP? to support yung additional procurement beyond the approved amount of 461.747 million?
Sir, may I request that the Sangguniang Bank Secretary answer that question, sir, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Please, proceed.
Mr. Chair, we will check our records per supplemental budget.
Anak ng tinapay, ako ang magtatanong ako ang nag-research. Kayo na dapat sumagot hindi nyo alam. Samantalang ako, hindi naman ako taga Cavite, taga Rizal ako.
Mr. Chair, we per our records we have already submitted to.
Kaya nga, nakasubmit kayo, kaya nga tinatanong kayo,
Yes, Mr.
Madam.
Chair.
Yung mga tanong ko naman galing sa mga documents na pinadala ninyo
Yes, Mr. Chair.
dapat mas alam ninyo. O tama yung sagot ni Mayor, more than 700 million, 750 million ang nakalagay sa records na sinabmit ninyo. Di ba? No, kasi ang tanong ko, merong sobra Nagkaroon ba ng supplemental budget? Meron.